Tell me you're making the Lords of Fortune look good out there, Rook. You'll want something with a bit more bite this time, I reckon. Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting.
The Hall of Valor is pleased to welcome legendary spirit of determination, Spike, and his spirit friend, Lucanus Delamorte.
And I'm out another 20 gold. Maker, I should stop betting against you. Ready for something really spicy? I've got what you need. Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting.
Is that a chill in the air? Please give an ice-cold welcome to the darling of Docktown, the winter of winter,
Another flawless victory for the Lords of Fortune.
I thought you said these would be hard.
I line them up and you keep knocking them down, but I still have some tricks. All right, get your ass in there and give us a show.
Come on, place your wagers. And remember, never bet anything you aren't prepared to lose.
Stay in cover.
Asamra. That's Kunlat for congratulations, right?
You might want to try Ananra. You just said we are doing you.
I was saying it wrong all this time. Actually, that explains a lot. Anyway, Ananra out there. All right, this is really starting to annoy me. Once more, and don't you dare hold back. All right, get your ass in there and give us a show.
Our next challenger comes from the Veiled Jumpers of Arlethin. She's deadly and Danish, so everyone give a holler for Venatori!
We're losing people! Rook, not bad.
You couldn't pay me to step in the pit with you, and coming from me, that's quite a compliment. Want to blow off some steam? Get yourself in order and head to the entrance.
The Hall of Valor couldn't make a dragon, so we're bringing our own! Lord of Fortune, let's hear it now! Hometown hero, Taj!
You gotta move! Look at that. Barely a scratch. Who wants to get their blood pumping? Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting.
We got the idea for this next match from a traveller named Armax. Then he used it to challenge shepherds.
Rook, nice one!
Spectacular! We felt the blood spray from way over here. What are you in the mood for? Get yourself in order and head to the entrance.
All right, who's ready for some action? I know I am.
Enemy in range! Wow, Taj! They're at range!
Haven't lost your edge. Thanks for not embarrassing us.
For gold and glory.
Who wants to get their blood pumping? All right, get your ass in there and give us a show.
Will Rivain bring the pain, or will it be gold and glory for the Venatori? Get hit and find out.
Stop failing!
Take him down!
You can really put on a show. I should charge an entrance fee. Who wants to get their blood pumping? Get yourself in order and head to the entrance.
Will the Anton get kicked in the Asala? Watch the next bout for the answer. Q demands it.
You've certainly earned your reputation. Who wants to get their blood pumping? Get yourself in order and head to the entrance.
All right, who's ready for some action? I know I am. That's it down. You gotta move. They're down.
You've certainly earned your reputation. Hall of Valor's ready. How about it? Feeling valorous? No one makes any gold if you don't fight.
Lost the roll when your team divvied up the loot? Come treat yourself! Hey, punch an Antoine for me?
You dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power!
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mathol, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after. Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world and the Fade. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did, it didn't just stop them. It destroyed our culture, our world.
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the Blight. We've seen how bad Elgar'nan and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the Veil just to keep the elven gods locked in their prison?
Yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But was the creation of the Veil around the world an accident?
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going right.
What do you think, Rook?
I think this memory's one we understand, at least. What he did makes sense. Him regretting it also makes sense.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe this doesn't matter, but Solus trapped the blighted gods in an ancient elven building, right?
That's what it looks like. Maybe a palace? Fancier than what I've seen in Arlethan, at least.
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape, and turned the Golden City black.
Right, and the Black City hangs in the Fade, a little reminder of their mistakes. What's wrong, Lace?
It's just... the Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it. The elves did. The Chant of Light is Andraste's visions from the Maker, but it sounds like it's wrong.
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrastian faith.
Did we?
I'm right there with you, Lace. I believe in the Maker. If it's all just ancient elven stuff and there's nothing else, that's a lot.
The Chant of Light has seen many iterations over the centuries. This may simply change our understanding of it.
I know, but that's a change to, well, everything we're supposed to believe in.
The Dalish clans are struggling with the same thing. What do we keep? What do we lose?
The elven gods, the Maker. No matter who you light a candle to, you've got some hard questions to ask yourself right now.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths to the truth.
I recognize the sentiment, though not the specific quote. Who said that?
My mother.
She was a wise woman.
Questions of faith aside, we have some very real gods that still need killing.
Looks like there are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
Huh. Nice.
Need and knowledge. Manifestation.
Hey. Look who's thoughtful.
Hey. Lara. You okay? You look sad.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about my brother.
Yeah. Sometimes I see stuff that reminds me of my mother.
What do? When it hits you, I mean.
I don't know. I ask someone how they're doing. Then I'm thinking about them and not me.
Oh. I'm sorry, Tosh.
Nah. It's a good hurt. Mostly.
Watch ahead.
Move!
Careful ahead. Look at the windows. You can imagine the colors in sunlight. Careful ahead. Sometimes, when I can't stop thinking about Syrian, I like to remember something nice about him. Or funny. So, could you tell me something funny about Shathan?
She hated apples.
Apples?
Skin always got caught in her teeth. She'd spend all day trying to get it out. Avatosh! This fruit is stupid!
Syrian hates
Since when do the Anton fight alongside undead?
Gods must have forced the Anton to do it. They wouldn't like undead any more than I do. Hey, we had a thing.
Syrian hated spiders. I mean, more than most people do. Climbed a tree to get away from a big one once.
Yeah?
Well, the nest was up that tree, away from a spider, into more spiders. He refused to leave camp for a week.
Nice. And thanks.
Back at you.
break through! The Anton were trying to cut us off.
Wow, gosh. Nice one.
All yours, Taj. There. I'd say that's where we're headed.
Watch ahead.
Hitting us from right. They're behind you.
Nice takedown.
I can tell this statuette is the real thing, a memory fragment, and not just because it was very well guarded.
So that tablet you found, what did it end up saying anyway?
Lots of stuff about adversaries. Stop mixing our blood with dragons. Oh, I thought they were worried.
We're doing this.
So that tablet you found, what did it end up saying anyway?
Lots of stuff about adversaries, about mixing our blood with dragons. Oh, and something they were worried about called the Devouring Storm.
I've never heard that phrase before. I wonder if the archive would know. I'll have to ask, whenever I'm ready to be insulted by it again.
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides this talk of taking on a solid form, I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Delirium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solus, to withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganon. I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
What?
This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the Blight.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
Sorry, but... what?
This is... I don't even know what this is. Then I'm not even an elf. I can't imagine what you and Davrin must be feeling.
It's fine.
We're spirits. What does this even mean? Could I accidentally banish myself?
To be clear, this memory only shows that the first elves originated from spirits. Balara, you and Davrin are no more spirits than anyone else conceived naturally.
Conceived naturally? Guess I'll go ask my mother.
The knowledge that an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
If we let it out, is that the right call? Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Davrin's got a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
If the world learned about this and it led to attacks against elves...
Elves have enough trouble as it is down in Ferelden.
We have to tell someone, though. Strife and Irulan, at least.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one will believe us.
Okay. We keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solus himself was a spirit.
What kind do you think he was?
Well, his name is Elven for pride.
Oh, okay.
There's something else. Not about spirits, or not all about them at least. Solus didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mythal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not just that. Solus was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
You think the ground shaking was the Titans?
It makes sense, doesn't it? Something was hurting them, taking their blood.
So they struck back, like we'd swat a stinging bug.
The first memory we saw with Elganon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans and the Elves.
And we just saw how it started.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture. But I think that's part of what Solus regrets. He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried, you said it yourself.
He did it for Mythal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented, if he just told her no.
Then he's got a war on his conscience. Plus, whatever we find next.